This is going to be a car demonstration video of the 2006 Pontiac Firebird Formula. Nice little walk around, and then we'll go inside and start it. Paint is beautiful. Few little, nicks and scratches here and there, but it is original, such as this tiny little rock dent. Little scratch right here, very tiny. I mean, I'm zooming in as close as I can with this. Worst part about the paint, I would say, has to be the front bumper spider webbing. So you can probably barely see it from here, but when you're up close, it's there. Could use some new paint on just the front bumper, but it's a bumper, that's what it's for. So I'm gonna move around to the driver side. I'll show off the interior and start it up. Got the back seats, driver's seat, passenger seat, center console. I mean, if you could find a cleaner interior, good luck. This must be in the top 5% of all Pontiac Firebirds available for sale easily. This thing was meticulously taken care of. All right, that's not a 1. That is a 0. Less than 77,000 miles. Interior's mint. Besides the crack on the dash, which I will show. And there it is. One crack pretty much all the way across. But these dashes are as brittle as the cups in your cabinet. So the only thing to really do is equip I believe it's close to $200. It's a dash cover that completely covers the stock brittle dash area. And there you go. So let's start it up. Cold right now too, so that'll give a good indication of how things run. My seatbelt's not on, that's why the seatbelt light's on. Oil pressure's high. Like I said, it's very cold. As it warms up, that naturally goes down. Oh, the only gauge that doesn't actually work is the fuel gauge, and I believe that's due to a just worn out float in the tank. So until that's fixed, the best way to judge your miles per gallon or your miles to empty is to simply fill the car up and reset the miles. Right here. I am very anal. I fill the car up every time it gets to 100. Just to be safe. But this car does get between 21 to 25 miles a gallon. I've just did a recent trip to Miami and back going 85 plus. Got 21 miles a gallon, and I got on it, maybe twice. That's very, very outstanding for a car of this age. So while it warms up, let's show the engine bay, the trunk, all the good stuff. All right, so here's the engine. It's got a K&N, air filter, cold air filter. There's a cone filter under there, recently cleaned. It's got this oversized, intake neck, fairly new alternator, fresh oil change. It does have aftermarket headers, which does make it sound louder than stock, but when you drive moderate, it's not as loud as you would think. I live in a neighborhood, houses all over the place, never had one complaint, but I do drive it nice around this neighborhood. Let's show the trunk while it warms up, then I'll give it a few revs. So trunk button. Hear it maybe, see how good it sounds. the trunk, it's clean. This thing, it's missing one tab on the end, so the little privacy shield, you know, it'll stay there, but a little loose. But again, who really uses this? It does have a newer fuel pump. Show the side off. All right, passenger side, mint. Here's the dash cover. Rear seat, passenger seat. Cold, super cold AC. Power steering works. Radio works. Shifts great. Sounds great. Oh, it's got brand new suspension all around. It is lowered maybe about an inch and a half on springs, but it does have brand new Monroe shocks and struts, all four corners. Take a nice photo of that for the video thumbnail. Any leaks? It might leak. Small. I mean, right now there's absolutely nothing on the ground that has leaked so far. Those are white. That's the sun right there. But you know, I will notice maybe a drop or two of oil in the driveway every now and then. Obviously, it's, you know, it's an old car. It's not like all the gaskets have been refreshed anytime soon. Could be an oil pan gasket. It's probably most likely what it is. So let's give it a few revs. I'll leave the hatch open so you can hear it. It's actually still very, very cold. I'm not gonna rev it too crazy until it gets to you know, at least 170, but we'll give it a few blips of the throttle. Shut the door so hopefully you can hear it. It's very cold, which means it's very lean, which means it's gonna have a nice exhaust pops happening here. I'm not gonna rev it more than 3 until it's nice and warm. I never do. I own high performance cars such as a 2JZ 240SX. I never treat them bad until they're warmed up, let's just say. This car was more of a weekend car. Rarely got driven, maybe a few times a week, just locally. Farthest it's ever been is Miami. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you have any questions. If you'd love to see the car, let me know. It's currently for sale. Clean Florida title. Absolutely ready to be driven daily, if that's your thing. Other than that, I'm gonna end the video. Bye for now.